Welcome to Spinach and Hipflask Taste Stuff. I'm Spinach and I believe that food is fuel, and if it tastes good, well, that's a bonus.
And I'm Hipflask. I just love the taste of good food, and if it's good, I'm there.
In this episode, we'll be reviewing the Jaffa's dairy dessert from Nestle. It's a chocolate and orange flavoured dessert, and the term Jaffa's, for those who are not familiar with that term, comes from a chocolate candy with a hard shell that was in orange flavour, quite popular as a cinema snack.
Are you a fan of Jaffa's?
As a kid I was a fan of Jaffa's, but I can't say that a Jaffa has passed my lips for some years now.
I don't know, it says delicious dairy dessert with a chocolate orange flavour burst. Chocolate and orange, I know it's meant to be a classic like mint and chocolate, but I'm not a fan. But I'm willing to, test it out and hopefully have my mind changed.
Willing to give it a shot? Okay, as always, we'll have a look at the nutritional facts for this product. There's 5.1 grams of protein, 12.6 grams of fat, which is quite high. And this is for a 125 gram serving. So there's 2 servings per package, or 1 serving is 1 tub. 28 grams of carbohydrates. So from a nutritional standpoint, probably not the best, but also not the worst that we've seen.
Yeah, okay, so this dessert or snack is from Nestle, and Nestle obviously is well known internationally for chocolate and candy. So I'm imagining that taste-wise this would taste like candy in another form. Just looking at the ingredients, I see milk, soy, cocoa butter, artificial flavoring. So
there's some cream in there as well.
Yeah, let's just get on with it.
Okay. Okay, let's get into it.
All right. So as mentioned before, there's 2 here. So 1 for Spinach and 1 for me.
We can just taste the same one, can't we?
All right.
We can share.
Here we go. Moment of truth. There you go.
Thank you. After you.
All right, thank you. All right, feels quite soft and custardy.
That's quite a chunk you've got there.
Smells really chocolatey. It smells malty and chocolatey.
Yeah.
I can smell a little bit of orange in there as well. Very silky.
I would say that my first thoughts are, when I put this in my mouth, that it is almost the exact same flavour as a Jaffa lolly.
Yeah.
You get that chocolate, you get that orange. It is quite silky, so it's got quite almost an oily texture, which you do get from those desserts which have a little bit of a higher fat content. So yeah, I mean, in terms of the consistency and the flavour that it claims to have, I think they're pretty spot on.
I think it's very smooth. I'm not sure whether you guys can see it here, but it's packed quite tightly as well and quite dense. Oh, here we go. So it won't fall off my spoon.
Oh, now it did.
Oh.
Okay, on that note, let's get into CSI on a plate. Okay, Hipflask, let's get into CSI on a plate, and let's get right in there and see what this thing looks like.
All right, there we go. It's quite gelatinous. I'm wondering whether there's gelatin in there. Yep, that's gelatin. And orange oil. And salt. There's salt in there. Do you know?
Interesting.
As you can see, it's very mousse-like, and it's glossy and shiny. So, good play food if you feel so inclined.
If you're inclined to play with your food, is that what you're implying?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, now I think it's probably time to start giving this a score before we get into a session of modern art there from Hipflask. So for me, I think that this product is certainly fulfills all its claims in terms of being Jaffa flavoured and being a tasty dessert. A little bit on the fatty side for me, but overall I think I'd have to give this one a thumbs up.
Well, as I've mentioned before, I'm not a fan of chocolate and orange together, but I have to agree with you. It does taste a lot like Jaffa. It's true to its taste. It's silky. It's easy to have a snack. Portion-wise, it's fantastic. So I also have to give it a thumbs up.
Well, there's no need for a tiebreaker, but I think we'll go to Thomas anyway. Okay, Thomas, time for your thoughts.
Lick it. Lick it. I think he likes it.
Oh,
He didn't
you
finish
seem to have
it.
left plenty behind.
Not a fan.
Not a fan.
He's trying to get away.
It's a thumbs down for Thomas.